Oh, found my neighbour. Do you like my next door neighbour? There he is. There's my cousin. There's his mate. Oh, I'm playing games with you. Yeah, what am I taking a photo of? Alright, let me stand back a bit. Let's see if we can work this one out, right? You bright geniuses out there. Let's just change the colour of the picture. Yeah, I had to walk back and pick up my remote. Now, 1932, black and white box brownie cameras. There's no such thing as trick photography. And I accidentally just hit the bloody... I accidentally just hit the button. Right, now, let's just see if we can change the colour here a bit. Oh, that brings him up. Can you see him now? There he is. Look, there he is. Right, okay, here's the story. These two guys here went for a walk with the guy holding the camera. I was sitting in a creek and he said, oh, sit on the log. I'll take your photo with the box brownie camera. He stood there back there with the box brownie camera and he took the picture, not realising that a box brownie camera, you're looking over the top. I've got a box brownie camera here somewhere. Where is it? I'll get it. Right, can't find it. Anyway, so the two blokes are sitting there, they take the picture of the box brownie camera. 1932, during the Great Depression. Great Depression. People are lining up in the streets of Sydney trying to get a meal. Lining up for mile or 2 miles long to get a bowl of food. Right, after World War One. So they went down to Batlow and they're building the Snowy Mountain scheme and everything else, and they're chopping down these great big trees. So this guy takes a photo. So he sends a photo into Sydney. So now you're going to picture this. This is not today, not 2022 or 2020 or whatever. This is 1932. It's a roll of film. So it gets boxed up, packaged up, it's put in the mail, gets sent all the way up to Sydney, 500 miles away, gets processed at a camera shop, or he takes it 500 miles back up to Sydney, very little money, and then he gets it processed, and it's a black and white film. There's no trick photography. It's just a box, and you click the button. That's it. There's no computers, there's no mobile phones, there's no laptops, there's no GPS, there's no satellites, there's no internet, there's not even a bloody calculator. And they're still using pen and pencil. They didn't even have a biro, right? They didn't even have a biro. Get that through your brain. This is the Australian bush. They're living in a tent, right? Freezing cold and stinking hot in summer, freezing cold in winter. So in the picture, they then discover this. The guy says, what the hell is that? Well, it's a Yowie. There you go. It's a Yowie. There's his leg. There's his kneecap. There's his thigh. There's his shoulder. Comes down his arm. His hands are sitting there like that. He got his hand on his leg like that. He's sitting there like that. Great big fella. And he's up here. He's got his head down because see the gum trees? They put shadows on their head. And in the box brownie camera and on this TV set and over 100 years, it's hard to tell. It's like me doing this. I put my head down. Because I see the camera. I don't want my facial features taken. And he puts his head down. You got the idea? Right. So he puts his head down. So now we see the top of the skull. You see the ridge. Right. There's the other shoulder down here. There's the arm down here. Here's the edge of the arm here. Here is the inside of the arm. You're just going to have to trust me. There's his arm coming down here. Here's his fingers here. His fingers are now sitting on his other leg. There's his other leg there, sitting on an angle. You know yourself. Look, even I do it. You sit there with one leg on an angle. You just sit there like that. Same thing. Right. So that's what he's doing. So, of course, he doesn't wear pants. So there's the inside of his leg going in there. And there's a leg. So that obviously is a bit of reflection there. Could be his boy penis. Or it could be his testicles. Or it could be a bit of sunlight reflecting. But now, let's look at the log. Straight underneath the leg. Look at that. And straight below his penis. Straight below the leg again. Right behind the leg. Just below the kneecap. There's the kneecap. Have a look. Work it out. There's the other kneecap. There's the other kneecap. There's the log. One log. Two log. So the logs. Right. So he's sitting on this log. Underneath the leg. This is wee willy. And comes out the other side. He's just sitting there. These two dumb humans, they just walk up there and sit down next to him. They didn't even know he was there. If you want to see the story, there is videos around. There's an American guy does a story and an Australian guy does a story, and they tell you all the story behind it. I'm just doing the picture. I don't need to hear about the story. That doesn't interest me. It doesn't interest me why the guys were there. It does not interest me what it was. The only thing that interests me is it was the year 1932. It was a box brownie camera which rules out CGI with a computer. There was no such thing as a computer. Remember, a computer used to be the size of a house. They haven't even invented it yet. Remember, Neil Armstrong didn't land on the moon until, when was that? 1968. So how the hell could they have CGI? So don't be a dumb idiot. Don't say it's fake. How can it be fake? It's black and white. Have a good look. There's a gum tree. Look at the branches sticking out. These hang down. It's a gum tree. And it's at Batlow Falls. B-A-T-L-O-W Falls. F-A-L-L-S. Yes, it does exist. Anyway, me, Mr. Hominoid, there's your first Yowie. Up there for 8 minutes, and you might get eaten by him, because that's what he likes to eat, and ate a human. Bye. Like, share, and subscribe to Mr. Hominoid channel. See you later. You want more of these things? Leave me a comment. Say yes, please. Any more Yowie stuff? Leave me a comment. I'll get it.